guide you through some very gentle somatic movements to help you to move more freely, feel more connected and supple in your center. And for this practice, I'm actually going to make use of bringing in the incredible sound from my Tibetan singing bowls. These are full moon bowls, and sound is really powerful when it comes to being able to feel ourselves and release and move blockages. Sound exists because of movement, and this can be a wonderful way to deepen our practice and to experience our felt sense in another way. So let's begin with laying down or sitting really comfortably, closing your eyes or softening your gaze. And you might want to take a lovely, generous, sighing breath and begin to feel your contact with the ground or the chair underneath you. Where do you feel yourself beginning to sink more heavily? Maybe around your pelvis, your sit bones. And then placing a hand on your belly and a hand on your chest. Just observe what movement, what rhythm or flow is there as you lay here sensing and breathing. Is there a rhythm and a flow of a gentle rise of your belly and chest as you breathe in? And a very kind of passive sinking back down as you exhale. Maybe you can feel more of that happening under one of your hands than the other. And we're not trying to analyze or fix or change anything here. We're merely paying attention to what is in this moment. And then you can leave your hands there or rest them down by your sides. And based upon what you're feeling with your chair or the ground, observe what kind of imprint you're making. So is it a very light imprint? Can you feel parts of yourself that are being held back from the chair or the ground? Is it a heavy imprint? Do you feel like you're really able to let yourself go? So you're paying attention to how much are you holding yourself right now? And how much are you allowing yourself and able to just let go and give yourself to the ground, to the chair. The more hidden tension we hold, the less we're able to receive that support and take a moment to rest. But wherever your start point is for this practice, you're soon gonna create more relaxation and more rest for yourself in the way that we're going to explore this. So let's begin with a freestyle way of releasing tension. And this will be different for everyone. So in your own unique way, could you tighten and contract your muscles anywhere and everywhere you feel drawn to, you feel able to. Tighten and tense, it might be your belly, your back, your fists. Feel into where you've turned up the tension and then deliberately soften and release. Notice where you land. And then go ahead, explore that again. Tightening and tensing, it might be the same as that first one, it might feel different. And notice as you hold into this, the amount of effort it takes to hold on to tension. And then as if to just take your foot off the accelerator, soften and release. Feel the tension ease. And notice if you become heavier. Take a breath or two at rest. And then go ahead and explore that one more time and notice how it changes your imprint with your chair or the ground. And does it change differently between left and right? Do you tip more into one side? Feel where you've tightened into and really indulge in the sensations of release. What changes? Where changes? And when you feel you've deflated, indulge in another generous posture on side. And notice where you've landed. Check in with your imprint, with the ground or the chair now. There might be some subtle changes and shifts taking place. And then if you're laid on your back, go ahead and bend up your knees. And with your hands resting, if it's comfortable, back on your belly, back on your chest. We're going to come into a very deliberate way of relaxing our lower back muscles even more, and also helping our neck to release, because our neck is connected here. So go ahead and deliberately arch your lower back as if you're picking up the back of your belt line. And as you do, let your belly expand outwards. Let your chest lift. You're going to lower your chin down. Feel where you've increased the arch and contraction in your lower back muscles, and then change your mind, let it deflate. Deflating requires no new effort. Feel how your front just follows along passively. Once you've had a breath or two at rest, let's explore that arch again. Go ahead and arch, deliberately tightening your lower back. Feel how your pelvis rolls forward, like your pubic bones tip forward and down. Your chin is going to do the same. Space in the front, turned up effort in the back, and then change your mind. Melt and release. And then take a breath where you land. And you might notice in that space at rest that there's a little more release. So we don't want to shortchange ourselves and bypass that moment. And then we're going to go the other way. So now we're going to do the same process, but the other way. So we're going to tighten into our belly. So go ahead and scoop and tighten your belly back. Your lower back rounds now, and your chin is going to tip up. Belly sinks and tightens. Feel your chest sink with it. If it doesn't happen freely, do it on purpose. And then take the brakes off that tight belly. Let it release and soften. And you might notice a relief as you can breathe more freely, softening the belly. Sink back into that. The lower back round, your pubic bones are now rolling up. Chest sinks, chin tips up. This is a slumped on the sofa or over a desk position. Feel the tightening in front, and then change your mind and release. Again, release requires no new effort. It's a letting go. And then go ahead and explore that one more time. And as you sink and tighten between your chest and your pubic bones, feel how your spine rounds. Feel the lower back round. And then release the front. The back will follow along until you're all the way at rest. And then give yourself a moment there. You can leave your hands there or you can rest them down. What sensations are you observing now? Notice the imprint that you're making against the ground or the chair. Is the shape or the depth of it beginning to change? Does the weight of you against the ground or the chair feel different? Do you feel like you're giving a little more of yourself? Noticing that no matter how small that change is a way of acknowledging that you've just let go of some holding tension. You feel heavier, you might just feel a bit calmer, quieter, more comfortable. So keeping your eyes closed or a soft gaze, rest your arms and legs as is comfortable. And observe where you receive and where you feel these sounds. placing a hand on your belly, on your chest, and just feeling the movement of your breath. Observing any sensations. And where you feel the imprint of this short practice of movement to release tension, and then just the use of sound, receiving sound and the vibrations of that to settle and integrate. And if you're laid on your back, you might want to roll yourself over to one side for a moment. Again, feeling the contact with the ground or the chair underneath you. Starting to notice perhaps some other sounds. And if your eyes have been closed, you could place them over your eyes and then just open your eyes and gradually, gently move your hands away. And with your eyes open as you look around your room, notice something that makes you smile, an object, a colour, perhaps it's a view through the window, and notice where you feel that too. And then taking the time that is helpful for you to come back upright if you've been laid down. And noticing how you feel right now. How connected you feel with yourself. How present you feel in this moment. No matter where we are starting from, we always have the ability, we have everything within us to be able to change how we feel, how we function. We can change that in a moment. Through intention, through being open and willing to explore difference. So if we haven't met, my name is Karen. I'm founder of Somatic Habit, and I'm here to share everything that I've learned, experienced and observed in others about what it is to live a life that is present, that is connected, and in a way that we're able to experience all of life without getting stuck.